Used to be mad about me. Now you're just mad at me. I will never make you sad. Now I can't seem to make you smile. I know it's been a while. I know I was crazy, baby, long before we met. Just hope that you don't blame me if you weren't crazy yet. I says, I know I was crazy long before we met. I just hope you can forgive me. Changing reality's like going mad. Changing your normals, changing your bearings, going up and down and through the bends. Storms raging through your passionate being as you confront that you are way beyond normality's borders. Crazies in the rearview mirror. I never meant to blow your mind, but your mind needs fresh air. I never meant to drown you in your tears, but you had this sinkhole of despair. I never meant to fry your brain. You said so yourself, I made you feel so good, it was beyond insane. See, you gotta be strong enough in any moment, gotta be weak enough in every other, gotta be strong enough in every moment, gotta be weak enough in any other, gotta be strong enough in any moment, gotta be weak enough in every other, gotta be strong enough in every moment, gotta be weak enough in any other, balancing the flow by letting it go, keeping the beat, yeah, keeping the beat. Balancing the flow by letting it go, yeah, keeping the beat, pound the drum of time, high notes, low keys, make it rhyme, cause you gotta be strong enough in any moment, gotta be weak enough in every other, gotta be strong enough in every moment, gotta be weak enough in any other, gotta be strong enough in any moment, gotta be weak enough in every other, gotta be strong enough in every moment, gotta be weak enough in any other, balancing the flow by letting it go, keeping the beat, balancing the flow by letting it go, keeping the beat, gotta be strong enough in any moment, gotta be weak enough in every other, gotta be strong enough in every moment, gotta be weak enough in any other, pound the drum of time, keeping the beat, balancing the flow by letting it go, keeping the beat, you gotta be strong enough in any moment, gotta be weak enough in every other, gotta be strong enough in every moment, gotta be weak enough in any other, pound the drum of time, high notes, low keys, make it rhyme, pound the drum of time, high notes, low keys, make it rhyme, yeah, make it rhyme, cause you gotta be strong enough in any moment, gotta be weak enough in every other, gotta be strong enough in every moment, gotta be weak enough in any other, gotta be strong enough in any moment, gotta be weak enough in every other, gotta be strong enough in every moment, gotta be weak enough in any other. Saturday night rolling with the waves. The waves coursing through the intoxicated spirits of youths, madmen, and vagrant wandering thoughts looking for a head to hide in, abide in, fuck around in. Saturday night and the rock and roll 66 is rolling out the speakers, stumbling through the guts of inner city junkies high on selfies and cracked mirrors. Sweetie, what are you writing if not about yourself? Delirium is just a relaxation point for your imagination to finally take a breather and relax about keeping up the appearance of one congruent reality for a change. She was good looking, and since we were already at a bar, I didn't even need to ask her out, it seems. Yet I so ignored the fact that she was in fact asking me out of her underwear, out of a human despair, out of a call, a look, a studied simple crook. It's that blush rush thing, you see. Momentary eclipse of the brain trying to catch on to what the balls are shooting up awareness alley in the fucking first place. Neurocircuit traffic jam, Bloody Mary spilled her guts on the pavement of Hope Street. Where shall we meet in conversation so it's clear to me for once? If you want cock, just fucking say so. Why confuse me all the time? Here I go trying to make it all rhyme while all the time it's about the fucking rhythm. Sweet sugar darling love, whomever, it's just the rhythm of your mind, it's just the way it glides over that keyboard, smashing meaning into a page of history forlorn, forgotten before it even ever existed. Ain't it fun, oblivion? Ain't it a good dream of wholeness and Armageddon? So we'd think to dance a fight, what might,
We dance till we melt, we dance till we fry. Just give me some loving on the by and be fucking clear about it. If you want cock, just say so. If you want a hug, just let it be known. It's so confusing being nice, it often feels easier just to be ice. Ice. Ice, keep my liquor fresh state of mind. Ice cold is the way you would like reality served, is it? Well, that might hurt, dear dears. Ice burns. Yeah, as if you'd only have to pay for the drinks you remember having, what a party life would be. Well, mama doesn't work here, kids, and the planet is a mess. With diapers lining coastlines and waste baskets full of brains. Can I simply revert to feeling the blood flow through my veins and know that all is good just for being there? The hangman always insisted he's a nice guy as well, just doing the duty of the doorman to hell. I'm your writer for the evening, so let us agree on this. Whatever comes out of this boredom miasma should be nothing short of existential bliss. And while I'm writing this, it feels like in a parallel universe, sensuous and hard, I'm being mounted as a fucktrone by that skinny feline female I just missed. Prancing mountain lions, stalking my darkness, coming through feeling blue for undelivered, unfulfilling need to... What the fuck? Why slow down reality and try to circle back on dissolved moments, the ingredients of which were such a special mix, you know you'll never cook that same dish twice. So let go, let it slide. It was just a probable lifetime with her by your side, or preferably on it. On top, right in the nightmare out of your dream woods, right in the nightmare out of the woods and into the open. The nightmare cock of throbbing, must be man, 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 beyond her peak of fear, of want, of questing truth, to dare be real, in physical, rippable, terrible, destructible form. Be indestructively destructible. Powerhouse tender. Human macho extraordinaire. See if you dare. Who needs a six-pack when you got 64 keys to tap? Muscle minds in outer space. Neurons dancing the breakbeat as the acid wears thin the veils of tomorrow. And the DJ runs outside for another hit of anything that ain't as blatant as a fist in the face. Just give me a hug, that's all the devil dares you to. Just accept your damn dry mortality as a luxury to debate and perform. Play your damn role, you mishmashers of reality, you devourers of stories and manglers of dreams. Give stories a life, breed dreams into existence. Don't extinguish them with definition and preordained sadness. It is, after all, must I remind you, a Saturday night. And the kids ain't alright, and thank fuck will never be. Let them find out for themselves what's left to see. As we and I, and what's next? Give me some, I want to experience this life tapping itself into existence. Mr. Writer. Mr. Writer said, so I create my reality as a writer, as it shows. As long as I'm typing, I exist as a writer. Not just to myself, but evenly so to those around me. Wouldn't be even remotely interesting if not for the fact that the act of writing in this premise could, and is so ever diversely substitutionable by any other proof of existence. I was going to add intelligence to existence, but at some point in every Saturday night, that sounds way too presumptuous to describe any of the human condition. Species. Whatever. Still waiting for some fun, still really need a fucking passion ride to come, never land. August space only, never ever chase it. Never upset the damsels lest they call distress too quickly. Yeah, bye-bye, off to get high. And the rest is history, we'll see. The only reason why people get drunk, no, let me rephrase that. The only reason how people get drunk. I'm not talking about the ways in which, of which there are innumerable. Just the reason I found just came across floating through mind space, as I recall it, is that they all obviously, astutely, and so sturdily try to stay sober. No matter how much alcohol, bile, or biblical substitute thereof they've imbibed their weary corpses with, and that's it. Just don't try to stay sober, and you'll never get drunk. I mean it, don't try whilst drinking to stay sober. Lean into the drunkenness, and you'll find you'll always remain soberly drunk. On life or the alcohol or whatever courses through your system, cruises your veins, slams down a hard turn right in your brain waves. Just run with the fun and let it be the fuel. Just burn it, baby cheese. Burn the fire of passion through your thick and burning lungs as you exhale on the beat of orgasm every step you take. Dance to that rhythm you pick up out of thin air. Feel the static and dare to shake your hips at good and bad and be a neutralizing lightning flash. Down. Give it to them like they never had. And dance the fucking hippie shake, Lennon laughing his ass off on the jukebox in outer space, blearing through my acid-laden mind. Of course I had to say that, he says. It was all about Lucy thereafter anyways. Once through the door, never turning back, man. It ain't no revolving door lest you pull the trigger on whatever's on the other side. Which leaves you with nothing. Nowhere left to hide. Whatever happens to me now, I will have written this, and knowing it's good, I'll do better to myself to not ever try anymore. Just be mellow and fluently and agile like cats in pouncing prey, prayer for the wildlife every day. These fucking humans that encircle themselves with themselves and see a world only in reflection. Free. Be. Nature needs diversity in mind and matter, thus form. We need to substantiate beyond the norm and beyond the human form. But our imagination is lacking feed data of simple natural life forms to keep them in existence in a way. We need these nature documentaries to dream that very life, wildlife, into a future that is real, with them and us still coexisting. I mean, are we really about to fill the world with thoughts and reflections of just us? Silly bipeds trying desperately not to notice how we haven't got a fucking clue? And that's okay anyway. I mean, ask the dog if he exists and he'll just keep loving you as it should, I guess. So pets before humans is the new social bumper sticker. Just biding time by writing them down. As scribes before and after, yes, that William Blake painting of the angel of the present recording time. Flying through the skies of Gilliam's Brazil only to land safety on the massive shoulders of the Himmel über Berlin. Just praying an homage to the present. Just respectfully being there. The yours truly sort of thing you do. Once enlightenment is struck and you're really quite wondering what to do with the rest of your time allotted to this corpse of morbid pleasures. risen above that gospel of abuse. As I hear it echoing around me over and over again, that gospel of abuse. Just a little different from the gospel of sacrifice. Are we going somewhere? The gospel of abuse, where people commit to having been scorned, scarred, sacrificed in innocence. Forgiveness seems elemental in the gospel of abuse. How can you forgive when what you have to give was taken? The innocence lost to knowing, finding out, wanting to explore implies being ready to lose something. Get rid of a feeling to gladly exchange, expand, explore, investigate, invest. You lose before you find. It seems to be a doctrine. Like taking a crap as a reason to hunger, as the hunger takes hold of mind and motion. Is it to lose or gain? You need to pray or lose the rage, the frenzy, the mind quest, the last thus past answer to whatever need to feed words heard or spoken out in an open emptiness. I could ask the lost child, the stumbling drunk, the questing scholar or dope-wasted ascetic. I could ask the baker and the barmaid, the prisoner and the warden, the zookeeper and probably even your dog. And they'd say they didn't know. And as guilty as we seem to make each other feel and feed our perversions on, it's even the friggin' solemn natural state. 'Cause we indeed haven't got a bleeding clue what the fuck we're doing here and what it is we do. Just finding out how much we yet don't know, both in science and the midnight mirror, somewhere suddenly full focus in a timeless section of your mind. And asking myself don't really answer anything and never did. I just wonder where the questions come from. Keep coming from. And then you hoist yourself up by the hairs from the dreariness again. The amnesia of cattle-grid minds, drowning mindscapes in a fog of incomprehension. Vagueness to a blur, rather than imagination flowing in as generous a way as it continuously creates the magic of worlds now and later. Words bring forth worlds, that's why we hide in them and fail to abide by them. For we're but travelers and magicians, musicians silent let rhythm in every step, painters that stand still amidst a crowd like motionless neurostorms as every dot of vision is repainting itself exponentially through their being an inspiration to others like spiraling lines drawn by birds on a vellum sky, squeezing itself between suburba wherever, skeleton mountains coated in snake-skin glass, like crumpled paper stretched out on a candle stump, lit artists' altars. Altars to the poverty of mind that we should even be feeling obliged to leave a legacy of all our joy of discovery and the tedious tracks that lead us there. Like mountain scaling through neocortical valleys, stopping at naught till we get that view, that understanding, that bird's eye view reflecting in brain drops, hanging on to city lights. Knowing when they fall from grace, they'll cease to be drops, the soft moment of landing. The cohesion breaks into a disassociation of momentary being. Into the greater gutter or puddle. At least there's a difference. Again. While globally cultures seem to be warming up to each other and the melting pots are just about to boiling point, where all the scum rises to the top and bronzecasters will simply throw a few empty bottles like melting promises into the mix so they can scoop off the dirt. The bronzecasters are new archetypes and paradigms, pouring passion heat into the cast of actors that will take the scene, smooth or stumbling, somehow differently the same. Saturday night, rolling with the waves. Written springtime 2019, recorded January 2020. Written, narrated, and recorded by Rocknrollsailor. Recorded live at the Storyboat Private Studios, Amsterdam. Thank you for listening. Tune in to rocknrollsailor.com.
Okay, so erotic it's supposed to be, so erotic it's one. What to speak of when eyes set and lock? Anything is a decoy then. Horny is the loving beast within, ever challenging the senses to feast existence itself in a mishmash of flesh and color, lust and defiance. Pleasure beyond exhaustion, where reason, hope, and pain all lose their meaning to becoming each other, giving each other. The unison intrinsic. Intrinsically feeding the fire, even in cold gazes, a sly, semi-shy turn of the head, to accentuate the tilted pelvis, the arched back, the coy glistening in a cornered eye. What more to speak of except tongues twirling nipples into pointillous dreams of mountain tops of lust beyond reason? For there is no reason for drawing the next breath. And should you ever need one, you might as well drop dead. Lust beyond despair, even as you feverishly undress the frail corpse of innocence, sacrificed to the unholy knowing of delight beyond the dark. Undress the feverish longing for exaltation, liberation, libidinous stream of consciousness flowing like blood into your bursting clit. Lips pouting and parting like a delivery from silence, obedience, and subservitude to being but casually female. A deliverance to the flow of heartbeat and ties, your sex sucking in my fingertips, hungry for the play of touch and senseless pleasure. For it makes no sense at all to feel this peculiarly great. The fascination of orgasm lurking just beyond the horizon of controlled experience. So driftingly, you let go, bit by bit, inch by inch, as you surrender to yourself underneath your skin. Beyond the veil of daily faces where the mind, the heart embraces and ravages objective desire to just be had, hard and willfully. Tender as the penis, tight as the passage to your inner sanctum, hard as desire to master the climb and die on the other side of bliss. But let's just start with a simple kiss. First of all, there's nothing simple about it. It's a kiss. It's touching, essential sensitivity so casually it delivers one straight to the here and now and her. Always. No spirit so intoxicating as a simple, ever so sophisticated kiss. No drugs so dope. I almost can't cope with this electrifying silliness of your sweet lips turning me into a mess of fire and lust, honey nerve and beastly drive. Let me impale you on my flesh lust to survive the death I know we will succumb to. As you strip your luminescent body of rags of fame and shards of hatred and deliver me to you, reclining in an offering of your shiny honeydew and icing down between your thighs. I know your sighs won't be lies, as the pleasure is all mine to pleasure you beyond your senses five. Find and feel, to drive, to trust beyond yourself as my tongue talk circles around your pleasure pearl and your tender veils of rosy flesh gently unfurl to invite me deeper into you. The rhythm quickens, the dance begins as we set fire to the codebook of virtue and sin, to watch the flames rise in each other's eyes. We are the spies that tell only truth in passionate embraces, glowing faces, fingers on pressure points of solemn release, the feast within, Let the curtains rise for the next act of adoration as you pull my head from between your thighs and lick your sweetness from my lips, as in giving yourself perfect head. Go on, lead me to bed, as the kitchen table never really recovered from the last time I was here. Take me to bed as you wrestle with my belt in an urge to free my sex from its textile confines. You push me backwards on the sheets soft as skin waiting to be warmed up. Unzip my pants and sail and smile as my flesh obelisk rises like a monument to your glorious profanity, your natural divinity, your savage innocence and desiring fulfillment of the flesh to communicate the soul. I just want you, she said. I just want you, you understand? It's not like tomorrow I cannot do without. I just want you to relax my craving for insanity, my need for senseless drunkenness, my dark desire for light-hearted bliss. Hurt me, just a little bit. Then soothe my trembling skin with kisses deeper than the sense of time. Drag me from the edge of memory, she says. Drive me insane in nearing pleasure's peak. My fingertips warming, loosening your eager flesh, embedding, prying, questing to be satisfying your wanting as my need. Your nails squeeze pheromones from my swollen ball bag as you retract the remnants of foreskin over my purple-headed dick. Smiling, licking lips and mischief firmly glistening in your eye. As you behave by misbehaving, satisfy my craving for enticement as you lift me to a plateau of sensual awareness, where long and lustful I rather linger than to steep climb the mountain to kingdom come, only to plummet into the ravine between her peak and mine. Let's glide on this feeling like silk sheets floating in midair. Let's tie each other into the moment now, as my dick slides gently bitten halfway up and down your incessant mouth, your tongue running circles round my shaft till I'll feel I'll break in half and draw back from your thirsty face and hand you a glass of wine instead. Let's keep the cream for dessert indeed, you whisper. And in rolling over, present your ties to the need of my fingers and the greed of my eyes for the honest desire of a woman in the know, who makes no deceit in dramatizing the show of lustful fulfillment, the need to exchange. A woman that needs no excuses nor barter to arrange the need of my mind for a crystal clear look in the pool of your emotions. See the colors stirring as light and dark play on your skin. Oh woman, yes, grant yourself to be, for I harbor no illusion that it's all about me. As the play and the rhythm flow with your breath, as I foresee a long night ahead in the face of you and me, and we laugh at your clitoris, so jumpy, so touchy, so sweet to my lips. I just need to lick you, eat you delicately, so rough, diving with my head between your pulsing thighs, as your laughter thirsts to moaning under moon-infested skies. I just need this taste of honeydew flowing freely from the source, as I spread your convulsing legs wide open and drive the orgasm up your spine. And again. Still going, glowing, rupturing the silence as your back arches in triumph over the crumpled sheets and you fall back on the exhale, only my rubbing gentle fingertips to meet. You laugh again, knowing what is to come is you to come over and over and over again.
as I teasingly substitute my fingers for my bone-hard boiling cock, when I gently drive myself inside you till your pelvic instinct starts to rock, and I pin you down for a short hard ride, giving the climax to you as I draw back and lay beside, running my hands up your spine and down your legs till the heat of your pussy sucks me in again, and I ride as you gallop through valleys and peaks, till beyond the horizon you see nothing but mist, and you faintly remember it just started with a kiss. Just as I bite you in the neck and surrender to the chase of the ultimate orgasm in the face of dawn's embrace, as the rhythm takes over and two hearts beat as one, faster and harder and gripping on, I grip you tight, the boiling sensation, the sucking sliding, the heat from within leaves no choice but surrender, knowing that to conquer means I ultimately do give in to the pleasure that you give me, the feelings that burn my mind clean, as passion overtakes us both in a shivering tribute to survival's skill, spasmodic resilience, breathless trill, as we curl into each other and ride it out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. You collapse and I follow, still stuck inside, for in the rudeness of penetration it's the sadness of retraction that we seek to hide. As in emptiness I fall from skies into this twisted bed, enfolding you in silk sheet wings, I smell a moment of belonging. As in dozing off I notice a pleasant absence of questions in your eyes.
Told you it was going to be erotic.